Yo, what's up, guys? This is Ruben, and we're here at a place to be. I'm with my main man here, Mr. Lekkertsweet, Mr. Kwabateja. But thank you so much for coming through,
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure,
and
bro.
thank you for inviting us to this very beautiful place. Eh? This
Yeah.
is where everything's gonna be happening.
Yeah, this is where everything's gonna be
Yeah.
happening. The birthday celebration on the 16th of November. We're gonna be right here.
Okay. So tell us more about this. First annual Lekkertsweet birthday celebration. Like, how did it come about?
Yeah, the reason I call it the first annual, I saw it fit this year that I should start doing something. It's been years whereby my friends have been telling me to start an event where I celebrate my birthday. I usually did private celebrations
Yeah.
all these other years. So yeah, they said they wanna celebrate with me. They wanna be there when I do my thing, and then I guess they wanna give me presents, but what I want is to give them a present through performance,
Yeah. Through
Yeah,
performance.
because I'm an artist,
Yeah.
I have to entertain them and I have to do what my fans want,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we decided we're going to do the Polukwan edition right here. The day came on the 16th. I was born on the 16th of November.
Happy birthday.
So, so on
Yeah.
the 16th of November this year,
Yeah.
it's a Saturday. So I saw it fit to just do it on the very same day, and then I got a new place that is called Life's Idol Palace. The
Yeah.
owner has been calling me and say, do something in November. I said, November, really?
Yeah.
And he said mid-November. I said, mid-November is my birthday, so why not? Why can't so
Yeah.
yeah.
So you've been in the music industry for quite some time, bro, and we're heading to the festive season. A lot of stuff is happening and all that.
Yeah.
What do you have in store for us?
Yeah, what we have in store, we are dancing Kudiende this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kuriende,
so
Kuriende,
yeah, and I want to
Kuriende.
clarify this. I'm a musician. I'm not just a rapper. I may be the king of Kilo Rap. I may be the
Actually, I'm
pioneer,
coming to that whole
the
introduction and
founder
all
of
that,
Kilo
but
Rap.
it's okay.
But I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about Kudiende.
Yeah.
So it's just that I talk too much. So Kudiende.
No, we don't do the formal way. We don't follow the script here. We're just having a conversation.
Yes,
Yeah.
so Kudiende
Okay.
is a song that is gonna make people dance. Actually, there's a guy called Smack. I started knowing him last year. I heard his beats. I said, before this thing was called gom and
Yeah.
a piano thing, these low jam things, the house that plays a little bit slow. It was called broken beats. I wanted to do my raps on the broken beats with that verse, Kazena Gabina Kata Jamajita, with that verse,
Continue.
because
Okay.
Zena Gabina Kata Jamajita Gatswara Selina Mudajo Al. Now I'll continue
Okay.
later.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool.
I met Smack and I said, you know what, to fuse this kilo rap thing
Yeah.
with music that will make Africans like to dance, Yeah, that's why there's another song that's coming. It says, Narima Afrika rata uvina, alala, alala, gwatile trakade, rinovina, ololo, ololo. So because Africans like to dance, we decided we're gonna do Kuriende and make them dance while that's why I say Skare Power Sinya. But Banyaga Ovina. So yeah. Kudiende this year
Yeah.
and more features. I've been getting more features. We're gonna pushing the tracks when they release. We're gonna push the songs. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you working on an album?
Bruh, I'm not working on an album right now. I'm just recording. I'm
Yeah.
just doing singles, but because I've been postponing this thing of releasing an album or a mixtape, the Hit Data tape is there. It's finished. I don't know what's holding it. I don't know. Like really.
One
And
thing for
people-
sure I know about this guy is that you take time to release songs, and like hit songs, the ones that they can get people jamming and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't understand, like, why do you sometimes have some kind of fear, or you just think this is not enough and you hold back the music, and
Yeah.
what happens? Like-
Even though I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about you having songs. I can tell you a number of songs that
Yeah, I can- okay.
you've recorded.
What I
right?
can say-
and hit songs, bruh. And you take time to release the songs. You hold them back. Why?
Yeah, sometimes it's, I think, being over, having a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
I come up with music every day. Sometimes I feel like there are more hot songs that were not getting enough promotion. The releasing part is not true. I release a lot. Maybe what we should do as artists, just release a song and push it till the whole Mzansi know it, or the whole world knows it. But at the same time, when you stop releasing, if you're saying I'm gonna push this song for 6 months, and then the song, you can see the reception of the song, okay, it's good, but I still I came up with another idea which is too hot, and then you want this one, you want to try this song, it's like that when we have a lot of ideas.
Is it the case with artists end up like having remixes and all that?
Yeah, maybe that's the case, but I think we are in the culture of releasing a whole lot of songs, especially in Limpopo, man. It's not, especially because when we want something to trend, you don't plan it. Sometimes you may release a song that can trend on its own, and you can push a song and then you release another one which trends than the other. That's why we do events now, to see how people respond to various songs. You may think this is your hit, while the audience think this is your hit, the other one is your hit. So that's what we should do. We should maybe do research as artists. Which song, if I have a lot of songs, which one is rocking? Stuff like that.
You've been in the industry for some time, like I said, and you've been rapping in Venek, especially in Kilobedu, at a time when it was not fashionable to to rap with the language, or in the language,
at the time where people were shy, shying away.
One was like, you'd be shy to be to be speaking Kilobedu, instead, even where you come from, instead of saying Kigwa Ketagoni, you would say Kigwa Zane, you understand?
Or Setagoni.
Yeah, Setagoni. But then now it's becoming the in thing, it's becoming more attractive to speak Kilobedu, simply because the music that is produced, from the province especially, is dominated by artists from Bulubedu who speak Kilobedu and all that.
True.
And for you to have been one of the pioneers, I'm coming on the reason why you're calling yourself like the pioneer and all that.
I'm not calling myself, I am.
Okay, you are. So, who are you rolling with? Who are you hacking Matorokis with? Looking at the artists that are coming up now, that are like making it big currently.
Like rolling with?
Like who? I don't want to use the word who are you fucking with, but it's just strong language. Who's your favorite? Like
my favorite artist? My favorite artist is Lekkertsweet, just because he's versatile, he is versatile.
But there are a lot of cats who are coming in, bro. You obviously do listen to other guys' music and all that.
I do listen. I have a lot. Everyone who follows the Kilo Rap, I can see there are a lot of them. There's Peace Fate, there's Biodizzy, there's
shout out to Biodizzy. The boy is good, eh?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. Everyone who does it in Kilobedu are in our nation, like the nation called Kilo Rap. Those are the guys that I can say they're making it big, and I know some little kids as well that are saying they want to do it. I get messages like almost every day. Can you teach me how to rap in Kilobedu? I've been doing it in English, I want to do it in Kilobedu. So I'm glad that subgenre is growing. I'm happy about it. It's going on the right direction.
Whoa. So do you feel like, in terms of rap, because there's like a whole lot of artists who are going with the house, the sound, the house sound of, is it disco or something like?
Yeah, you mean the Bulobedu house?
Yeah, they call it the Bulo
I
house
don't
or
know
something.
the official name for
Yeah,
it. Yeah, but it's Bulobedu house.
Yeah.
That's the description.
Are you somehow feeling also the need for you to branch out, because it's like Kudiende, it's a fast beat.
Yeah,
or something.
that what is something else. So you saying
Are you branching out from like hardcore rap and all that? Like, what do you call this?
Yeah, as I
Fusion
explained
of your sound, yeah.
with Kudiende, it was just my project with Smack. That's why it's Lekkertsweet versus Smack. Smack comes with house beats. He sent me house beats and say what you can do with this. Some of them, if I feel like I cannot rap on this, but it's a good beat,
Yeah.
I call anybody, a vocalist, and say, let's do this song. Like there's another one that's coming. He did like a Tom. It says Texia Gumbaza. Yeah, but what I can say is that I'm not running away from Kilo Rap.
Yeah.
I still have whole lot of hits that are coming, Kilo Rap wise. I just met a guy from my neighborhood. It's called Blitz. He's making beautiful beats. He's reviving that Kilo Rap thing in me. So I think I'm gonna make a project with him, a full project whereby I reinforce that the KRK, Kilo Rap King, is still in it. And so I don't think I'm going to branch out. I'm happy for that Bulobedu house. So happy about it. It has grown. I've been saying this genre has got potential, and what they need is to reduce the BPM.
What's that now?
The beat per minute, the tempo. So the BPM, they did that, and the genre is wow.
Last year, artists like Working Manada and all that, there was this whole brouhaha about Song of the Year and all that, and it seemed to be something that's coming up again this year. There's like a whole lot of pressure about who's going to come up with the best song of the year, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And now there's like that lady. How can I forget this one? I should be embarrassed. Makazi, do you also have that pressure as well?
No, I don't. I don't have. I don't make music for Song of the Year. I've been doing music.
Who do you think is going to take the crown now? There's Manada, there's Master KG, there's Makazi.
Okay, I don't know, but Hakamatorokisi is making people. I don't know. I don't wanna do this segregation thing.
But it's not, bruh. Everybody has their own favorite.
What I can say is that the song Hakamatorokisi is the most trending right now. And it's a good thing. They are all Limpopians. As long as Limpopo is winning, we're winning. Why say these and these? I don't care who takes Song of the Year. I don't care.
We're seeing a lot of big artists like DJ Tira. They're coming to Limpopo now. They're sourcing talent as well. They're featuring local artists and all. Are you also eyeing? Could you? Which one would you like to have a song with, like nationally, like a big artist right now?
A big artist that I would like to have. I would go with Maporisa's beat. I think his versatility in making beats. He can go Afro and go house, go everything, and still sound like Maporisa for me. If he says Lekkertsweet, there's the beat.
So hip hop.
Hip hop.
Casper.
You're talking a lot about.
I know how you feel about this.
No, you're putting me under pressure because you're talking about these guys.
But then hip hop is a genre.
Yeah, you mean who can I
feature?
Who
would you like to feature? Yeah,
in hip hop, ne?
Yeah.
If I could make a song with like okay, I'm down to feature anyone. I'm not thinking about anyone now. Right now, you're making me putting me under pressure, bruh.
That's the whole point, because you want to know what you're thinking. But you like, okay, how do you make sure that you, with your craft, you stay relevant with what you're doing, and building up on your fan base, it keeps on growing and all that. How do you make sure that, what, this is what my people want this time around?
Yes. Staying relevant for me, I come up with concepts that no one has ever sang about.
Yeah.
There are whole lot of concepts, and after doing those concepts, you would get other artists following, and I make sure I don't sample a lot. I come up with unique sounds,
Yeah.
And I have a good ear for good music.
Yeah.
So the way I pick my beats, I make sure that I pick the beats that are gonna make the crowd go crazy. So that's how I get relevant, and then I make sure that I don't copy anyone actually. But what I do is I listen to various genres.
Do you think?
I
Do you
listen
think?
to different.
Sorry to interject. Do you think beefs are the fuel to run success in the music industry?
As long as the beefs do not look fake, as long as you don't plan to say your intention is to trend with a beef, at least if you fake it, we mustn't see that you are faking that beef. We must
Should be well cooked.
It should look real. Some beefs you would see that these guys are just doing it for. They say there's no bad publicity, but sometimes if you do it wrong, the publicity can go bad. It's a lie. There's a bad publicity. There are artists who are down here.
Did you ever feel like, what, I want just to create something controversial right now? Did you ever feel like, I want to create something controversial?
No, I don't. It's just that sometimes I find myself in a situation whereby I have already done some things that I shouldn't have done. Like
what are those?
Let's say responding to somebody on Facebook in a harsh way.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes because of anger, you shouldn't do anything when you are angry. And sometimes as artists we do that because once you are in the public sphere, once you are in the public space, you are popular. Everyone is looking at you.
You've had one beef.
I never had beef. I don't know. Maybe somebody was having beef with me.
No, okay. And I don't know. The person is not an artist. I don't know if you're gonna feel okay to talk about it.
The only beef that I have, I usually buy it in the restaurant.
No, listen. Don't try to take a different direction here. You've had issues. Okay, maybe let me say you've had issues with one certain MC.
Oh, that was not beef.
Okay, that's not beef. That's not beef. It's okay because
I was clarifying.
What happened?
And I also, sometimes especially Limpopo artists, when it's your time to shine, you seem to forget that tomorrow it must be somebody's day. Every dog has its day. So you find us, treating each other in not in a bad way at events. You want to tell me that you are a celebrity. I hate somebody who acts celebrity on me. Like
you don't have to mention name. It's okay, but tell us about that particular incident. What happened?
Oh, that incident. Oh, that one. I was supposed to perform. I was called to perform at a bash, and then when it was time for me to perform, they kept postponing. And that person was an MC. And he went on to say, man, I am the owner of the event. But I said, the one who called me.
Yeah.
The guy was, you see, you want to start beef. You're asking me. We have clarified that issue with the guy. We are good now. He explained. So yeah, I took it. That's why I say when you're angry, sometimes you take things on Facebook. I said I
Yeah,
was
you address this issue on
I
Facebook.
was
And
just letting my fans know. Sometimes I let my fans know because I deal with my fans. I would say
do you think that is?
if I didn't manage to perform at an event, I have to
Do
explain
you
to my
think?
fans what happened.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not a problem at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I would say yesterday I didn't manage to perform because of this and that. Because to be called somewhere, your name is there on the poster, and then they don't see you on stage is a problem. Even if the performance could go work, you don't know. The MC doesn't know about that. They should
Yeah.
give you the space, and they shouldn't say because being told national artists are here. You wait. What's a national artist? I'm a national. I'm a citizen as well. I'm a national artist.
Yeah.
I'm in the nation of South
Africa.
Africa, so
Yeah.
why not?
Okay.
So
You're gonna smash our cameras now. Okay.
I request artists to treat each other.
Yeah.
Don't say somebody's a local artist just because you're starting getting gigs every
But
weekend.
many a
And
times you've been somebody close to you reprimanded you with this. Do you think it's a habit or something about you addressing issues on Facebook and all that? Because I remember when we met, the very same person that you're talking about, our MC, and didn't like the approach that you took. Do you think somehow
yeah,
it's
I think I like the approach that I took because it made it. Yeah,
okay?
it makes one wake up, because sometimes if you address things in a very polite way, people seem
Take
to
advantage or
take
something.
advantage
Yeah.
and not. Sometimes you need to be harsh. Just for me, that's my advice.
Yeah.
I'm not giving this advice to anyone.
You've
You
been
should be polite, but there's a time whereby you have to, as long as you know you are not insulting anyone, you are being, people take being honest and being harsh, like they seem to confuse these two. Like
yeah.
being honest, they hate the truth. When you start telling the truth,
Yeah.
it becomes a problem. I don't know why, especially us blacks.
Okay,
That's
so
why we die inside. We will get depression.
what is
Sometimes
the
you have
best way
to
of
say
getting the message across? Because
the
somehow they
best
look
way.
at it, they sense the tone,
Okay.
then they look at the way you express yourself, and they think, no, he's being harsh, you know. And well, what do you think is the best way of addressing
Yeah,
the issue?
I think the best way is to let your fans know, update your fans, bruh. It's,
Okay.
when you update your fans, not in a harsh way. It's just that when words are on Facebook, they are naked until you give them different clothes. Somebody
Yeah.
may give them bad clothes, somebody may give them good clothes.
Yeah.
It depends on nobody saw it as a problem when I say this person is the one who said this to me,
Yeah.
so that I can I fail to perform.
Okay.
I'm being honest. I'm not saying
But are
if
you
I'm
guys
wrong,
okay now?
we're okay in front of you. This guy.
No, I'm asking.
Bye.
I'm asking.
Yeah,
Are you guys
I'm
cool
okay
now?
with anyone.
Okay.
Like
So let's talk about your acting career and all that.
yeah.
You started off, you launched your career as an actor. Um, your first debut on national TV was your debut actually was what again? Your debut, man.
Yeah.
Your debut on national TV. It
Mm.
was on Isibaya, right? Was it in
Uh
Isibaya?
I think the acting one it was on the river. Yeah, on One
You
Magic.
started off at
Yeah, at
okay
the
with the river, right?
oh yeah,
Is it
on
at
the
the river or on the river?
yeah, on the river.
Ah, guys, it's a Friday. It's a whole chavi. Okay.
My first
You started
character,
off, yeah,
supporting character was on the river when I
yeah,
acted as a detective.
yeah,
And then that year, last year, 2018, it was in April.
yeah,
Then in May, I appeared on Isibaya
yeah.
as a drug dealer, somebody who had to test the drugs when they bought the fake drug there. It was a supporting character as well. And then this year, I acted on this Guyana as a policeman. I don't know why I'm always getting this policeman character.
So tell us about the experience there. Like, how did it come about? And how was it like?
Yeah, it was very great. Anything looks scary when you started initially, when you start acting, knowing that you're gonna be on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's heartbeat. But immediately, I'm somebody who gets nervous before the act. Even when I perform behind the stage, I would get nerves. But when I get in, I do my thing. I forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people say I'm on steroids, like literally, and I don't. I'm always high,
Yeah. Yeah.
hyper.
So is it something that you want to actually like push it further? Or which one? Acting and obviously music comes as your first love. And
Yeah. If I would land a big role, why not? I will take any roles for now until I get a big one. In this world, what we call hustling
yeah.
is making sure that you just do different things to survive. So acting was my love because even when I registered for my degree, I had to choose acting as an extra course. I did acting officially
Actually,
as
you're
a
a
model.
professional
Yeah,
actor.
professional actor. I acted on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, theater.
So
I
between
started
like
with
okay, in all the
theater.
productions, like or maybe on each of the productions, like who was like your favorite um
They're all
character
good.
or like
The
behind
favorite
the scenes?
character.
Okay, maybe behind the scenes, like the guys that you interacted with, because we saw you taking pictures with Presley Trinidad and
All
man,
these guys are good men.
yeah,
Actors are funny people. When you are with actors, we we are like as crazy that Trevor Noah would put it, we are crazy normal as
yeah, yeah,
actors.
yeah. Okay,
The conversations we get.
yeah,
I remember when we were shooting with Presley and I was busy mocking me about Kilo. It's all fun behind the scenes, bruh. Those guys make you feel free.
yeah,
Yeah. So all because Isibaya, I mean, the River and Guyana was directed. It was the same director who directed me.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay,
from the same production company. And shout out to Tebo Sema, as the agent. Is the one who's getting me all these acting gigs. Shout out to him. So I liked all of them. And
yeah.
even on Isibaya, it was fun. The guys are good. They're welcoming.
Do you see yourself as a celebrity?
Mm-mm. I see myself as a person. Like, I would like to live my life normally. I don't want that thing of, hey, I'm somebody who doesn't like hiding and all that. It's, when you get nervous just because people are approaching you like a celebrity, you,
Yeah,
you end up isolating yourself. So I don't see myself as a celebrity. I see myself as an entertainer. I see myself as somebody who's pushing his passion. It's good to push your passion, bruh. It feels very good.
yeah. So
Napal bang. Yan naman.
so if
Yeah. Eh,
so this guy wants us to move the car and all that, but then it's cool. Let me pause this for now.